Trọng.
And my name is Hoàng.
And today we're from Discover D4E, and today we're gonna tell you about a natural disaster called avalanche.
First, we will going to tell you about what is an avalanche. Second, we will tell you about where does avalanche usually happen.
Next, we will tell you about what is cause, and then we're gonna tell you about how to predict it.
And finally, we will tell you about how to prepare and avoid it. First, what is an avalanche? An avalanche is when very large amounts of snow falls down from a high place. Avalanches usually happen when the snow experiences some kind of force or pressure, making it unstable and eventually collapsing.
Next, I'm gonna tell you about where will it happen. It's usually happen in large and snowy mountains, especially when there's humans activity or some factors like weather, temperature, snowstorm, and wind.
Next, what does it cause? Avalanches can cause very disastrous effects on both nature and people. It can destroy entire towns or villages, and it can kill a lot of people. For example, the White Friday series of avalanches killed an estimated amount of 2,000 people.
Let me just tell you how dangerous is an avalanche is. So how can we predict it? Forecaster can predict it, and use field data and observation, as well as estimate how additional snowfall and weather can cause to the snow stability.
Finally, how can we prepare for it? Avalanches in normal means are almost unpredictable, but when one is going to happen, the snow underneath your feet will feel hollow, and you will hear rumbling sounds from above.
If you can predict it, then you gotta be prepared at any time. You need to have some protective gears like a helmet. In there, having a air pocket so you can breathe in an avalanche. You also need a air bag to avoid getting buried by an avalanche. And you also need an avalanche beacon
to help others rescue you. You also need avalanche proof and shovel to help rescue others.
So we just tell you about avalanche, how dangerous it is, where will it start, and what is it.
So thank you for listening. Do you have any questions?
Sure.
Yeah.
Do you know anywhere where avalanches happen?
Avalanches will usually happen on snowy mountains.
I mean, do you know any location? Do you know about any location where it has happened?
It can happen in any mountain range, but it must be a snowy one.
Decided any others?
Any others?
No. And that is the end of the presentation. Thank you for listening. Goodbye.